There's a movie called Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. This guy was in it.
Is he?
Yeah.
There's quite a few kings in that movie.
Well, they probably would have got too confused if they said Return of the Kings.
Yeah.
Technically, Aragorn wasn't a king to start with, so how could he be returning?
That's true. It should be the starting of the king.
Yeah. So, you're probably aware of a small New Zealand-made trilogy of films called The Lord of the Rings?
Mildly aware.
Mildly aware?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a character from the third installment, The Return of the King, and this is the King of the Dead.
And this is a toy version of it.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is good, because we like toys and we talk about toys.
Exactly.
Yeah, so who's made this?
This one's made by Toy Biz. Now, they were responsible for the toys over the Lord of the Rings trilogy period, and this really came out towards the very tail end of the entire series.
So he should be one of the better ones then.
He's definitely one of the more unique ones.
How so?
Well, if nothing else, you can probably tell that he's actually cast entirely in glow-in-the-dark material.
Ah.
So this figure will glow in the dark with a wonderful ethereal, ghostly light to him.
Yeah.
And it's really quite cool.
It's quite cool.
Yeah, it's an interesting idea to make him out of that glow-in-the-dark material. But it looks like it works. He's still got a lot of detail on him.
Absolutely. And it is nice that they have sculpted him in various layers. So his cloak is separate from the main body, which has still got another piece underneath that as well. This one really has layers and depth and texture to it, even beyond the sculpted details that are put on there.
It was made by those who are dead.
So here he is with his helmet off and his sword. His sword glows in the dark as well. Everything.
It's a ghost sword. You may not be able to have his ghost chips, but you can have his ghost sword through your head.
You know I can't grab your ghost chips.
So yeah, they have a lot of articulation in here. It's very much what you expect from the late Lord of the Rings figures. There is so much detail in just the sleeves on the figure and the face and the cloak, and even the sword itself has got little divots in it.
Yeah.
Toy Biz had really learned so much doing Marvel Legends, and they applied it to pretty much the entire Lord of the Rings toy line. And really created one of the greatest licensed toy lines in my experience.
That line was broken. It has been remade.
You met the actor who played him, right?
I have actually worked and acted with the actor who played him.
Wow.
Mr. Paul Norell. He played a character in a play that I was in, so I got to know him a little bit through that. And he'd also done a one-man play talking about his experiences of shooting Lord of the Rings and other events in his life that led up to that point. So that was a really cool thing to be able to actually have an action figure of a person you actually know.
Absolutely.
Whenabouts is your figure coming out?
Yeah, and yours as well.
They're going to need a lot of plastic to do my figure.
I hold your oath fulfilled.
So those are our thoughts on Toy Biz's Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, King of the Dead. Oh, that's an extended edition of the name.
Anyway, we're out here for now. Let us know what you think of them down below. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you guys next time.
See ya.